Number 9, the graph of this absolute value looks like we have y equals the absolute value of x plus 4 minus 8. So, all right, well, I know that the parent family of absolute value is a v-shaped right there with its vertex at 0, 0. This means left 4, and this means down 8. Okay, so I'm going to move this guy left 4, down 8. But the graph of this is reflected across the x-axis. How do I manage that? Which one of these is going to produce a reflection across the x-axis? Now, so many people got this one wrong. You could have checked this in your graphing calculator. You could have graphed each and every one of these to see if it actually looks like something that moved to the left, went up, did it reflect on the x-axis? I don't think anybody checked. So here's how you do it. A reflection on the x-axis looks like that. Whatever the function is, you multiply everything by -1. Okay? What that does is every single output that was positive is now negative, and every negative is now positive. All right? So it works off the x-axis. So if I were to take this guy and multiply everything by -1, the best way to do this is to put the negative sign in front. You cannot distribute that negative sign on the inside. And then, since he's negative here, he'll become a positive there. Okay, and clearly you can see that D is the answer there. So remember, reflection on the x-axis means that you will just negate all of the terms. All right. Number 10. Dina is filling a 66-gallon tank at a rate of 3 gallons per minute. What is the domain of the function that represents the volume of the water in the can after X minutes? So time will flow in this direction. And we said that I start off with 66 gallons. No, it's filling. Okay, we're filling a 66-gallon tank. Okay. Right. All right. So here's 60. 66. I'm sorry. At time 0, how much water is in the tank? 0. Okay. And over time, every 3 gallons will be filled per minute. So, how many minutes does it take to fill 1 gallon? That's 3. Then I go 6. All right, how many minutes is it going to take for me to get to 66? Because I'm going to fill it up. I just need to know how long is it going to take. If it takes 3 minutes for 3 gallons per minute, then what happens is that I have to take 66, and when I divide that by 3, I know that after every minute, 3 gallons. So I want to know how long is it going to take me to fill the whole thing up, and that answer is 22. This thing is asking for the domain, and the domain is always time when you're dealing with real-life situations. If you remember from the Desmos activity that we did, we were sketching functions based on what we were seeing. All right, and so we start off at 0, and after 22 minutes, that's when we will finally fill up the 66 gallon tank. So this means that my domain is from here to here, 0 to 22, okay? Not 0 to 66, which 90% of you chose 0 to 66. That would have been the range, okay? So be very careful with that one. All right, let's see where we at. 4 minutes. We're going to do one more on this video. I'm going to graph this guy. Looks like he moved to the right 1, 2, And this negative on the outside of the whole thing means the same thing here. It reflected on the x-axis, and so he will reflect from here to here. And now it's just asking, when is it increasing? So if it's increasing, it looks like it's this leg right here. All right. So this guy keeps going from negative infinity all the way up to positive 2. Then it will, you do not include negative 2, because right there it does neither increase nor decrease. It stops. After, I'm sorry, I said negative 2. After it gets to 2, it will immediately start to decrease instantaneously. So the increasing part is here. And remember, increasing is read from left to right. Even though these arrows are pointing down, when I start my position, I'm starting way down low, and as I move to the right, I'm actually increasing as I go here. Then I will start my decrease. All right, so that answer is B. All right, I'm going to try to keep these videos around 5 minutes. All right, so I'll stop there and then keep moving.